I don't get why this game freezes like that, but you'd think by now they would have patched some of that out.
This one's mine! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?" There's been a fight here.
And yeah, I'm still going under the funny title Sausage Fest. I'm hoping to get to that Ascalon club part soon.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that? Where does this blood trail lead?
Loading.
Are you dead? Shoot! Cross! He's dead!
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
It's blood.
Drag the poor wench across all these streets to let her expire and be found here.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point.
How's that?
We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
A leech! A leech!
He go boom.
We have to stop it!
Man.
The marks on this woman's neck. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Her shoes and clothes.
I see you.
Right then.
Oh,
It's a sick
good
game.
lord.
But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
My voice keeps giving out. I can't do high pitch anymore.
Jonathan.
What was that?
Me.
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence.
Through the force.
Come to me. So many new graves.
Fuck it.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Mesmerized, bitch. Place is already fucked anyway.
My beloved husband, I died by your grave. We'll be together soon again.
I feel someone's eyes upon my neck.
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan is no demon. He's just a loving son, returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, it has been you all along.
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
Why did you lure me here?
I'm gathering the family. For a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary,
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
Mary, let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Right then. Speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband killed in France. My child carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
It was the hunger. You know it now as well.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again. As you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I had taken your life before I realized it was you. I tried to kill myself.
But you failed in your attempt. We cannot die, can we? We are a plague. I've watched you, Jonathan. You pull the strings and sever them.
I've done what I had to do. I did not choose this fate. But I will have my answers.
Ugh. There are no answers, Doctor. There's nothing left but pain and lies and treachery.
Mary, wait!
Time to go, Mother. Give my regards to my son.
No! No! No!
This is what I do to those I cherish. Can you imagine what I've in mind for you?
I'll destroy you!
Finally, we hear the truth! Dr. Reed, admit it. You're a monster who takes joy in killing, who relishes the chase, the secrecy of it all.
I'm still a scientist. I shall find a cure for this madness.
You lie to yourself. Confess your sins.
Over the slaughtered corpse of our mother!
Are those tears, brother dear? Your heart still bleeds with emotion. My dead heart has dried.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad? I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing voices, one in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my head!
I cannot let you kill again, Mary.
Time to die, brother. And this time for good! Slayer! I'll do to you what you did to Dorothy. What have you done? Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for. Come to me, Jonathan. Ah! Ah! Assassin! Ah! Rest in peace, monster. Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me!
Requiescat in Apache.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
A few nights later. Nothing ever wants to load anymore.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
His blood. Wait, why is Sean Hampton missing? Damn it. So I said I wish you could recycle weapons. Okay, for you,
Good
I
evening,
got
Nestle.
Good
that
evening.
cure.
Do you need
I'm afraid I've
Not under my watch, no.
Thank you.
Goodbye. No.
He's got cold, he's got migraine.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'd like...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Supposed to be an hospital. A pigsty would smell better.
Hello.
Good evening.
Do you need...
Afraid so. In the war.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you?
Goodbye, miss.
He's got a migraine, but I don't have a cure for migraine. Hey, that has to do something with Sean Hampton disappearing. What you want?
You must prepare.
Stay away.
This is no time for petty call. Son, do you...
I had to...
I have known your pain.
Silence!
The land calls.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
I was about to say there cannot be any way that I can't warp up there. Yeah, honeycomb stuff ain't as fun as what I thought. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Had to put clothes in the dryer and had to take my dog out and I just realized most of the feral skulls sound like the zombies from Resident Evil. Chucking another thing up that this game tries to emulate. Yeah, now you're pissing me off. So go blow up. Bleed. I didn't hit square, I was hitting X. The X button. And yes, I keep saying the X button because I'm hoping it'll piss off Londoners. Or PlayStation Europe or whatever. There's a big one. Let's done, bitch! Now go blow up.
Steady, boys, we've got one of them! He's mine! I'll take it!
Not my intended target, but okay.
We have to stop it! Killing's all you deserve! It's an H! Kill it!
It's on me! It's on Bloody leech!
Lively! It's on to us!
Good evening.
Rest assured, I will...
Your merchandise.
None taken, sir. But please...
Young man.
I don't like...
There's no...
Thank you.
Show me what you have to... Good evening, miss. I'm Dr...
I already took my...
I'm sorry.
Don't tease me like that.
I think I should cut...
An epidemic, you say? So, Dr. Tippett.
I told you my name.
Of course I do.
Do you require...
I'm glad.
I'll see... Have you...
I've never heard that.
Goodbye.
It's locked, all right.
I'm gonna go there in a bit. It just making sure none of these events are like
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further. Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of their war.
More loading. Ah.
I cannot enter.
I was testing how high pitch I can go. I think part of it is because, like, I've had COVID for a while and whatnot, but, like,
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Like, I think I said it in Boneworks Part 2 that I had COVID, and YouTube being what it is like, oh, we better send advertisements about COVID and whatnot. I'm like, whatever. I'm probably going to do the same for this video because I just mentioned it. But, I gotta say, I'm fine now. The only thing that's kind of happening is that I just got a bit of a cough. Some days it's like I got no cough at all, and some days it's like I got coughing. I sound like somebody on smoking too many cigarettes.
Watch out!
Ignore me! Woo-ba-doo! It just occurred to me, I've never said that for a while. Woo-ba-doo-woo. And again, I haven't played Bloodborne in a while. Good handle parts, and I already got the lead pipes.
I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of them. Less resignation and more determination.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Wise choice, Doctor.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself too hard. You don't have to bear the burdens of this hospital.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Over there!
I need to figure out the formula for headache. What blood sample will give me the headache?
Stupid newborn! All of you leeches need killing! I hear leeches! Murdering bastard!
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
More loading.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter.
There are many things you do not...
Why do you
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady?
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How...
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error.
I swear I did not intend that.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent...
There is no need to apologize.
Thank you, my friend. If only...
I came to the conclusion that
How?
I felt this power...
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the...
You have no idea?
Some of the ancient ones fled...
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal...
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be...
I think I should...
Fair enough, Jonathan.
Please do not misunderstand me.
If we survive the Dark Knight's...
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Why use you?
Because they know we are close.
Have they
Not at all.
Why not ask for your help?
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon.
Who are they?
They are the embodiment of vampire...
Will they fight
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you'd...
How many?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals.
Should I try?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me.
Why me?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved.
Should I lie to...
We all lie, Jonathan.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they...
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through...
I'm not sure I can accept their...
You have no choice, Jonathan.
What can you tell me?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club.
How old is he?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that...
How powerful?
The Ascalon Club may be the most in...
They are not all...
The club is mainly comprised of political figures.
Any familiar...
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon...
If you are convinced...
Thank you, Jonathan.
Is the situation...
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a
Will the Guard of...
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to a...
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house.
To launch another great hunt.
Should we...
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic.
What is it?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located...
Why stop?
Prewen has always seen us immortal.
How did you survive?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back.
You should flee then.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan.
Thank you for the offer.
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated that...
What is the plan?
The plan is we both...
What will you...
I still have contacts and old friends.
Will I ever discuss...
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you...
You have no idea at all.
Even if I had my suspicion.
One day soon.
And I shall help you in your research.
Will I see you again?
No. You will find me here if you...
I want to thank you.
Could you do me a last great...
I should be honored.
Then it is settled.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
And this, well, as soon as I get past the loading screen. The Ascalon Club is why I called this one the Sausage Fest, because there's nothing but dudes. Hip hip cheerio, let's joke each other off. And I cannot believe when I first started this channel, it was really immature.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club. It's locked.
Bloody leech! He's dead!
Recognize him?
No, this one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. It'll make McCullum happy.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners. The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
About damn time.
This is now my domain, you gecko!
Nom nom nom.
I'm Dr. John.
I think I'm fine.
You don't have to worry about...
I am Tadao Kimura.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kim...
It seems that I...
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan,
I know, Avery.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
The police said her body was found near your...
Thank you, Avery.
Your bedroom is...
Good evening, sir.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am...
Well, I must admit it.
Welcome, Dr.
Do you need medical...
You would save my life, Doctor.
Don't worry. There is nothing sick...
I cannot imagine the pain these people must...
I may have a look.
Women of all countries unite! Women die too in this war!
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Is only the first step!
Good evening, Miss.
Oh my god, no. Please.
Wait.
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and...
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the...
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young... Tell me about...
What do you want to know?
How did you...
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she managed...
Did you know she was a vampire when...
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor.
Do you know why?
No, I don't.
Do you ever...
Of course not.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy.
And once I get done here, I'm gonna get another good handle part and get that weapon perfected. Open up before I go Chuck Norris on this shit.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture. I cannot enter.
Really?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
God damn it. Oh!
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here, here, here!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance,
Welcome to the stream.
but not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions,
I
if you
take
ask
it up
me.
the butt.
Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why have you up?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Guard of Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to...
You want me to find
straight to the point, like all eager newborns.
Talk?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned...
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are deaf.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club.
Before I...
Please ask.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of your...
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
What does it mean?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant.
What is the...
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect...
William
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good.
What does
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce...
I agree.
This is good news. Good news.
My...
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom... My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Ow.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
It's like a robot.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed.
May I ask...
Why would you be...
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating...
Ah. Vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am a
Are you a member?
Yes, I am. And
Are you...
Personally, I consider...
What can you...
It's not really my place to give you such information.
Mr. Dawson? Of Dawson and...
A withering London figurehead.
Are you sick, Mr...
My case is beyond the scope of tradition.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form...
Absolutely not. I'm here...
Money cannot...
You're right. Money is nothing.
What is...
Quarantine and barricades are futile.
He's Donald Trump.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor.
Our only course of action...
Are you not mistaking...
Why do you care? Are you not a vamp?
That went well, did it not?
You have the makings of a...
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you...
Straight to the point again, young...
I'm listening.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave.
Do you know...
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish, and is a...
Does it bother you that I can...
As long as you reveal nothing of the...
You were spying?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end.
You do?
Yes.
Will you bear ill?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive.
Who was Fergal?
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before...
No, I mean, what?
No. He was a Volcod.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London...
I would be glad to hear more.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic,
I have met peaceful and wide...
Scals are hideous, shameful.
So?
I want you to investigate the city...
And how would you...
By all means necessary,
I thought it froze on me for a second there. Well, I was about to say, either way, if it did freeze or not, I was going to end it here. So, like, comment, subscribe, some on my Patreon. Peace. I'm out, and hopefully we don't have to do another part .5 stream.